So what does it take to be a real estate agent? Let me explain. See, the number one skill is sales. You need to be really good at sales. And what I mean by that is you need to be able to convince people to buy and sell real estate. Plain and simple. The number one skill, mastering the art of sales. How to close people, how to handle objections. The other stuff you're going to learn: contracts, commissions, inspections, rules, laws, whatever. All that stuff you're going to learn later on. That's easy, depending on where you live. But the number one thing, you got to be good at sales. If you're not into sales, you're not willing to put yourself out there, if you're afraid of objections, it's not going to work. But I will tell you is, if you actually take the time to learn, practice, study, and commit to it, you can do very well. Like, it's all mental. Everything's mental. It's all mental. See, I was lucky in the beginning because I really took the time to practice, write scripts, learn how to handle objections. I did all this right when I started the real estate class, a little bit beforehand, but it all picked up when I started the real estate class. The real estate class, you really don't learn anything too intense. It just kind of prepares you to take the state test, which, by the way, the state test, yeah, it can be a little confusing. It's multiple choice. For me, I took it twice. I passed it on the third try. You could take it as many times as you want until you pass, but I would recommend try to study. I mean, the stuff that's on there, you're really not going to use, but for me, yeah, it took me 2 times. I passed it on my third time. I'm not the best test taker, but like I said, the school will kind of help you pass it. But the school is easy. You just sit there, listen to your instructor, and you learn a lot of cool shit. But yeah, for me, the scripts picked up actually while I was in school because I started telling myself, like, I could really do this. I'm falling in love with it. It's fun. I like challenges. And it's something brand new, especially coming from corporate. So yeah, definitely take the time out, study, learn as much as you can on your free time about sales. It's just going to help you in life with any job, because we all have to sell ourselves, right? At some point, job interviews, our kids, our family, whatever the case may be. Like, that's a skill you want to know and master and learn as much as you possibly can, especially when it comes to real estate. Because remember, you're talking about big transactions, right? Like, the transactions that you're going to deal with are big amounts, hundreds of thousands of dollars, millions of dollars. You know, the average house where I live is what, 550,000, give or take. So imagine, this is people's livelihoods, right? They worked hard to save up to pay off their house, right? To put the down payment, fix it up so they can retire one day. Sellers only do business with people they like and their resume. Buyers, when it comes to being a buyer's agent, it's more on personality. My recommendation is learn both and then figure out what you prefer to do. Some people enjoy doing both sides. Some people enjoy doing one side. For me, I prefer the sales side. Dealing with buyers, for me, it's too much time, too consuming, no patience. It's too much running around for me. I like the action of negotiating contracts. Starting off part-time, is actually the best thing to do. It gives you time to learn, network, learn the language, understand the whole process, and then start getting some business wrapped up, because in real estate, it's all commission. Don't quit your current job that's full-time to go into real estate full-time. It's not a good idea. You need a book of business. That all takes time to build. Use your friends, use your family, network, whatever you can do to start putting yourself out there. Look at brokerages that offer incentives, training. Some of them will offer you leads. Give you an example. Where I went to in Remax, they offer buyer leads to start off. The splits are 50-50, which, by the way, to start off, that's awesome. You don't have to get the buyer lead. They give you the lead. You work it, you close it, you get 50% of the commission. Join a group, a team if you can, not by yourself, where you can get the support. Because there's going to be a lot of things you're going to have questions about. A lot of terminologies, inspections, appraisals, waivers, financing, legal stuff. Find a group that can help you and support you. Once you do that and you're doing it part-time, you're able to build that book of business, then go and pull the trigger. Do it full-time. You'll love it. You'll never regret it. As long as you're committed. You need to learn one skill to do all this. Sales is the number one skill. Learn how to put yourself out there, how to convince buyers and sellers or anybody why they should do business with you. Sales. I could say it until I'm blue. Go online, go on YouTube. It's like what I did. See who's a good salesperson out there. There's plenty of scripts. There's objection handlers out there. Tweak them, write them out. Make them sound more like you, and then practice. Another thing you could try to do is find someone you could like role play with. So you could use an example like, hey, I'm on this appointment. I'm going to meet a seller that's thinking about selling. What are the most common objections that sellers will give? I got to think about it. I'm not interested. I'm going to interview another agent. Right? Your commission's too high. These are common objections you're going to hear. They're always basically the same. So the good thing about that is you practice those same objections and how to handle them, the easier it becomes because it's very repetitive. Not interested. Commission's too high. I have a friend. Whatever the case may be. Practice those objection handlers. I'm telling you, it's going to make you successful. A lot of people jump into real estate, take these appointments. They have no idea what they're getting themselves into because some of these sellers, especially today's day and age, are very smart. They have access to the internet, friends and family. They know exactly what questions to ask, what to look for. Master the objections, then you can go full time. I've been doing it for over 5 years now, going on 6 years actually, and I love it. It's great. It's awesome. I highly recommend it. Just put in the time, the effort, the dedication. You'll be successful, and network as much as you can. Take advantage. A lot of stuff is changing, and they came out with these new commission structures when it came to the NAR settlement. So there's a lot of opportunity on the table. Like I said, you get to choose whether you want to work both buyers and sellers at the same time, or if you want to do one side versus the other. Like I said, I hope this is helpful, guys. Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think. And until then, good luck. Be safe, and God bless.